So after spending some time viewing the dairy barn videos that we put out, we should know that this is the bulk tank. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the milk will actually leave this here bulk tank. It will go to the cheese house, where it is the raw milk is turned into the cheese that we make, and it will leave right this way. So you can follow me. First, I'd like to point out that the milk tank is actually really huge. And we have half of it actually sticking outside of the building right here. This helps to keep it cooler. In Vermont, the winters are very cool, the springs are very cool. So this helps to actually refrigerate the milk and keep it fresh. But as I said, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the raw milk will leave the bulk tank, and it actually goes underground to some silver pipes directly under where we are standing that travel underneath the ground across the parking lot and actually comes out of the wall into the make room. And we will now take a tour on the cheese house and the cheese making process. So we are ready to head into the aging room and the make room, and before we do that, we must don all of our super special food safety equipment. And we'll start off with some hair nets, then some beard covers, ta-da! All right, kiddos, so we are about ready to enter into the make room. I can see Jonathan in there now, and he is making today's batch of cheese. We'll find out exactly what type of cheese he's making. And first we'll give you a quick tour around so we can see exactly what's going on in our cheese making room. So come on in. So we have our two silver pipes coming out of the wall here. These are actually the pipes that would be leaving the bulk tank, going underneath the parking lot, and they are bringing the raw milk from the dairy farm to the cheese make room. So the pipes run along the wall. They can actually pivot out and allow the raw milk to flow into the cauldrons. When the milk is loaded up into the cauldrons, a cheese maker like Jonathan over there, he is going to start to heat the milk up. When it gets to the desired temperature, he is going to add his secret recipe of cultures that would be swirled around into the raw milk. After a certain amount of time, he is going to add an enzyme that we call rennet into the milk. And what will happen is the milk will begin to coagulate. So it turns solid, but not rock solid. It turns to like pudding. So you can touch it and it'll jiggle a little bit. The milk will stay in the cauldron coagulating for a certain amount of time, and then they'll put in special blades, or they look like strings from a guitar or a piano, and it spins around and it separates the liquids from the solids, or the curds from the whey. The curds are what the cheese makers are going to turn into cheese later, and the whey is the liquid protein in water, and we do not need it, so it ends up getting separated and discarded on our hay fields. John, what cheese are you making today?
These are ready right here. Earlier this morning I made Tarentaise, which is in the pile press already.
The curds and whey are going to exit the cauldron. They're going to go up through the orange hose. They're going to go up into the two drums. This separates the curds from the whey. What will happen is the curds settle down into the bottom of the vessel. There's actually big bowls in here. We'll now collect the curds, and the whey will actually spill out the valves, kind of filling up this bathtub type of thing. And what happens is the curds that are collected in the molds will then come down, slide out along the bench, and then when they make it to the bench, they will be further pressed to squeeze out any extra whey that is inside the curd cake. They are then cut and put into these fancy round molds. And this is actually what will end up giving the wheels of cheese their distinctive shape. Okay, so you had the curds that were collected in the bottom of the square molds. Now the excess whey is getting squeezed right out. And in a minute or two, we're going to watch Jonathan cut the curd cake, the igloo style blocks, and they will end up in the round molds sitting on the bench behind you. How much pressure?
Start at 15 psi.